Let's get back to the debut series in India. Again, I was too young, but the old timers would tell us about it. And then this guy turns up. Nobody knows too much about him. 20 to 23 years old from the West Indies, breath of fresh air. Doesn't do well in Chinnaswamy, but then goes to Firoz Shah Kotla in Delhi and hammers 192 of some of the greatest spinners we've ever produced. So what was that innings like?
I remember there was a guy who I think was rather problematic.
Venkat.
Chandrasekhar. Who apparently, I think, were responsible for getting me out in the very first test match that I think we played in Bangalore. And he happened to miss the second test match. So I cashed in. I cashed in.
You're being too. But I always wanted to ask, because you seem to play the spinners off the wicket. That was your style? Or did you try to read them off the hand?
Before you start picking, because sometimes some of these spinners hardly know what they're doing. So sometimes you may pick the wrong one or whatever. When we came to India, you had Bishan Singh Bedi, who was just orthodox. You had
Venkat, Prasanna.
Rapali Prasanna, who was orthodox as well. Venkat. And the only guy who I felt was rather problematic, who had a run-up like fast bowlers, was Chandrasekhar. And he was the one who I think was problematic because of the back of the hand stuff. I
think famously somebody said that he doesn't know what he's delivering. So if he doesn't know, how do you know?
Well,
is that true?
So that's the best way. I played him like he was a medium fast.
But this is an unfair question, but I always wanted to know, because I remember Bob Willis, Gavaskar, all of them talk so highly of your eye ability, which is on another level to any other cricketer that they've seen.
Well, you can say that I was blessed with
to pick up length, to pick up line,
to pick it as early as possible. And you do need a little assets in life, and having that was just great at the time for me, because you were able to pick that, especially if it was short, you could get into position as quickly as you like, and this is what the game is all about, making sure that you're in the best position in order for you to play.
Let me just elaborate on that for those who were born a little later. Don't mention short, because we would have in his sleep hit you for 6.